Hello, my name is Houston Pruden, and the title of my poster is Are You Really Prepared? Special Needs in the Physical Education Setting. In this section, the introduction, I give open up with a couple of stats. The first statistic that I give is the number or percentage of students in Prince William County Public Schools that are classified as having a disability, and that is 13% for the school years between 2018 and 2021. And that's been a constant 13% for there. And the average of students with special needs for the United States of America last year for 2021 was 14.4%. In this section, I also talk about a couple of supporting details for the research study. The first one is just quick information on differentiated instruction, and then some information on inclusive environments and how they both align to allow adaptive physical education to happen. In this next session, it's going to talk about the purpose of research and the research questions. The purpose of the research is to see how physical education teachers can improve the effectiveness of their content delivery for students with special needs who are in the eastern cluster of the Prince William County School District. And then we have our central question listed, and then 3 sub-questions that will help further define the central question and the purpose of the research. In the next section, we'll talk about the sample. The technique used to develop the sample was stratified random sampling, because we're going to have a large number of sampling units, and we're going to be placing them into different subgroups or strata. The sample information, the people that will be included are the students with special needs, the staff, that includes the teachers and teachers' assistants, encore teachers, and all the teachers that deal with the directly relate to the students with special needs, and the administration for the schools. In this next section, we have the method. And for our method, we have our sample covers a large area. So we have 5 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 2 high schools. And each of those sampling units will come out of these different strata that we have right here. The method that we have, the basic procedures would be to begin the study by passing out the consent forms to the students and their guardians and parents so that we can get consent to use their personal information. We're going to deliver the first round of surveys with clear instructions on how to fill it out and how to submit it back. We're going to conduct observations on the subjects, collect the data, analyze that data within and between the strata, and then repeat quarterly for the school year, and then share our findings at the end. Our next section is the data analysis, and we're going to be using a couple different instruments to analyze the data. To collect the data, we're going to be using exit tickets, entry tickets, and different surveys. We'll use the entry tickets and exit tickets and surveys for students so that we can see how they feel about their learning and their behaviors and attitudes towards their physical education program. And then for the teachers, we'll also use the surveys to see how they felt about giving the instructions, how they adapted to best fit, and any other information that they could give to help us out in that survey. From there, we'll put all that information in a table, and that way we'll be able to compare different students within the same strata and between different strata. This next section is going to be a discussion, and here we talk about some of the benefits of the research. When it comes to the social aspect of the research, the students will be able to work with their teachers in developing social skills, behavioral norms, and cooperation through utilizing the adaptive environments and lessons that are in the physical education program. On the clinical aspect of the research, the students will be developing their motor skills, boosting self-esteem and self-image, and also increasing their physical independence and literacy more effectively through the participation in the physical education programs. And on the scientific side, we could help out future teachers define to see how certain criteria will need to be met for adapting the physical education curriculum and learning environment to best fit the students. This section here will be a QR code where you can find this presentation. And the final section are the references that were used to make this poster. This has been the poster for the research study on the special needs, meeting special needs in the physical education setting. Thank you and have a great day.